Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled within the embrace of a lush forest, lived a young girl named Vasi. But her life was far from a fairy tale. Vasi's days were filled with endless chores for her father's new wife. With her sharp tongue and harsh demeanor, made Vasi's life unbearable. To escape her stepmother's cruelty, Vasi sought solace in the forest, where she would gather firewood. Yet even there, she found no refuge. But Vasi's greatest concern was her beloved younger brother, for without her protection, he would suffer at the hands of their stepmother. Tragedy struck when Vasi's father passed away, leaving them at the mercy of her stepmother's cruelty. Each day brought new torment, until Vasi's stepmother, driven by greed, devised a plan to send her brother to work for a wealthy man. Vasi, determined to protect her brother from her stepmother's schemes, struck a compromise. She agreed to gather more firewood in the nearby forest and sell it in the village, persuading her stepmother to abandon the idea of sending her brother to work. Days passed, but her stepmother's relentless greed knew no bounds, and she demanded more. Even planning Vasi's marriage to an old man for financial gain. Feeling hopeless and trapped, Vasi resolved to end her suffering, seeking refuge in the forest and contemplating the snake's bite as an escape. As Vasi's despair reached its peak, a ghost lurking in the shadows of the forest witnessed her anguish. Seeking to intervene, the ghost descended from the tree, attempting to startle Vasi away from her fateful decision. In a moment of despair, as the ghost attempted to frighten Vasi, she bravely declared, "I am not scared of you. My stepmom is much scarier than you, even though she doesn't look like a ghost. She's the one who torments me every single day." The ghost was surprised and thought for a second. Surprised by Vasi's confidence, Ghost thought of a plan. Together, they conspired to reveal Vasi's stepmother's cruelty. The ghost hatched a plan to expose Vasi's stepmother's cruelty, with the ghost taking Vasi's form to infiltrate their home. The following morning, Vasi wandered freely through the forest and returned to the tree as darkness fell. Their plan took an unexpected turn when the ghost's deception failed to deceive Vasi's stepmother. To her surprise, the ghost, still in Vasi's form, returned crying. Vasi inquired, "What happened? Why did you return so soon?" The ghost replied, "I couldn't endure your stepmother's cruelty any longer. She forced me to do endless chores, beat me with a bamboo stick, and didn't even provide food. Furthermore, she ordered me to work through the night. I agree more than you that your stepmom is so cruel than any of the ghosts," Vasi admitted solemnly. As the ghost continued to converse with Vasi, her stepmother followed them into the forest, brandishing a stick. Mistaking the ghost for Vasi, she began to beat the ghost mercilessly, accusing her of laziness and attempting to escape from work. "Let's go home and finish the work," she demanded harshly. The real Vasi quickly dashed behind the tree, seeking refuge. The ghost, still disguised as Vasi, was shocked by the stepmother's brutality. In a swift motion, the ghost transformed back into its ethereal form and soared to the treetop. When the ghost reverted to its true form, the stepmother, terrified, fled into the forest. In gratitude, the ghost bestowed a bag of gold upon Vasi and departed from her. Vasi left home with the gold, and she never heard of her stepmom again. In the course of time, Vasi married to a man of her choice and lived happily with her brother. Against all odds, Vasi's bravery paid off. And that, my friends, is the incredible story of Vasi, a testament to the power of resilience, courage, and the bonds of family. Remember, no matter how difficult life may seem, there's always hope for a better tomorrow. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, take care and stay inspired.